Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Counter Call Hollywood Talent Manager. So, no, it's been a minute, but I haven't forgotten about this series. So, last episode we were able to get Devin a leading role because his TV series duties ended up getting canceled. Even though I thought the ratings were decent, but I guess the studio didn't think so. Damon landed a leading role, which was surprising because he is gay. I've been able to do that, I think, with Scarlett and Selena. But I was never able to do it with a male actor, so now I got my chance, so there you go. And both Selena and Melissa somehow ended up in the same movie, The Forest. I kind of played that one out pretty well. But now both of them are available, Selena and Melissa, and I think something had come in for Giovanni, yes. Critics were raving about Giovanni Barrett in his last movie, I Am Deserted. They said he was intense as a crafty widower, alright? So of course they're still raving about him, and I think he is still, yes, number 2 on the list. That actually bumped him up a little bit, because I think when I checked it earlier, it was like 960 or something like that, so he was just barely ahead of Mr. August Sweeney here, so he's jumped up a couple more points, so that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But now, I guess we're going to have to start our search for Melissa and Selena. Alright, so for Selena, we have the role of Sensible Explorer. It's a leading role in a movie called The Animals, which is a horror movie with a budget of $4.2 million and a script rating of 56%, which I'm not going to bother with script consulting for that one. But I do need to actually start getting all of my actors taken more seriously. I've kind of been focusing on that with Damon and Giovanni. I'm gonna have to start doing it with Melissa and Selena as well, because now they should be able to get pretty decent roles anyway. But I'm gonna put Selena in this one anyway. We might be able to find something a little bit better for Melissa, but we'll see. Because everything else that I've kind of seen is actually not that good. It's been like 50s and 40s, and there's like a 7 in there somewhere, so I'm not exactly sure how that one's gonna go either. In theaters now, that's the movie with Giovanni in it. How's it doing? Okay, doing pretty good. 19 million in the first week. Not too bad, not too bad. I forgot it was a comedy, that's right. Brendan Schroeder seeks representation, which I'm not going to be able to give you. I'm sorry, sir. I think Melissa also, she's now only doing major roles, which, I mean, I was going to get her major roles anyway. I haven't had to revert back to just minor roles at this point. So you'll be fine, Melissa. Trust me. Your career is in my hands, and I have not messed up too much so far. So I still have not been able to find anything from Melissa, but in that time, Selena did end up getting her role, so that's good to see. Let's see, reading the report wise, she was number 1 out of, good lord. Good lord, so many aspiring actresses and actors for these roles, out of 27 total people. There were no cons whatsoever. Well-known actor, perfect body type, very charismatic, represented by well-known agency, model professional, fits the age range perfectly. So how much money are we talking right now, though? That's the question. $640,000. Not that much, but you know, I mean, I think she's okay. That's the most we can go up to, too. I mean, Selena's okay with it, so I'm okay with it. I'll get a little bit out of this, so it's whatever at this point. I'll take it. Hopefully I can still find something for Melissa, because I have not been able to find jack squat. The new top actress chart has still been released, and Giovanni's still number 2, so we're still looking good there. He's now almost 100 points ahead of Mr. Sweeney there. I need to see if anybody, Damon's now on number 12 on the list. That's good to see as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I thought Selena was on the list at some point. I thought she was. Maybe I was wrong. Guess not. She's not here, unless she's way down towards the bottom. Yeah, no. Wait, no, Melissa's on here at number 77. Okay, so Melissa's now made the top 100. And nope, Selena's not there. Unless I literally can't see, which is possible as well, so. Alright. But back to the search. Back to the search. Alright, so after a pretty decently long search, because it seems like every role I cannot submit Melissa for, it seems like maybe a lot of them are for Caucasian actresses and things like that, so I haven't been able to really submit her for anything. So this is kind of the best thing that I've found at this point. It's for a major support role, Inhumane Special Agent, in this movie called Blessed Mysterious, which I don't even know what kind of name that is. It's a sci-fi movie with a budget of $6.8 million and a script rating of 63%. So we're going to submit Melissa for this. I mean, the body type's going to be a little bit off. The age is going to be there. The look's there. The height's there. I think Melissa has a driving license. I know she doesn't do martial arts, so that's going to be off there. But yeah, she just doesn't do martial arts. So everything else is pretty much there. So I think we're going to be okay with this one. She's an A-lister. I'm pretty sure I feel confident about her abilities to get that role. As well, Mr. Giovanni is now done filming for the armies. So he's pretty much everything has increased considerably. So let's see, is he still good in terms of his condition? Actually, he's good now. I think this is the most tired I've ever seen Giovanni, to be honest. Usually he's our Iron Man. He's kind of able to just keep going like all year. We might let him rest up a little bit, actually. Arrows Forever. Critics are raving about Selena Ramsey. What did they end up saying? Review score 78%. That's pretty good. Selena Ramsey's phenomenal as irritable gambling. This might maybe push her up into the next top 100 list, possibly. The movie is doing okay with a box office weekend of $14 million. Not as good as some of the other movies I've seen, but you know what? It's okay. We did get another commission bonus from one of Melissa's movies as well, so we're up to $7.9 million now at this point, getting closer and closer to that point. Which I think it was. I keep forgetting whether it's 10 or 20. If it's 20, we're a long way away. If it was 10, I think we're almost there, but we'll see. Weekly box office trades in. Let's see. How is Giovanni doing now? He's excellent. See, he recuperates so fast. So we'll have to start looking for something for Mr. Giovanni. So for Giovanni, we've got a little bit of a shot in the dark. Much like it was kind of difficult to find stuff for Melissa, it's kind of been a little bit harder to find stuff for Giovanni now. Usually, even though I can kind of submit him into anything. But I mean, I've been kind of trying to keep the script ratings high for him. So a lot of these movies have been really bad. But we've got a leading role, respected defense attorney, which is going to be off because he's not ruggedly handsome. I think his body type is average. He doesn't dance and he doesn't fence. So it's going to be a little bit off there. He is handsome but not ruggedly handsome. So it's like, you know, but I mean, he's an A-lister. He's well known. He's the #2 actor in all of Hollywood. So I'm thinking he should be able to do this. At least I hope. I think it was audition day for Melissa as well. If you guys were wondering what happened with our money, though, he did do another voice acting thing. So we got like $200,000 out of that because he was for $2 million. Thank you again, Mr. Giovanni. Please never leave. Please never leave. Melissa did end up landing her role, so let's go ahead and read her report. A-lister, very charismatic, no cons whatsoever. She was #1 out of 19 people. All right, not too shabby. Now, what's the contract? We've got, let's see, is that $1 million? It is indeed. Pretty decent for a major support role. I think we will accept that because I can't get any more out of this anyway. So there you go. $1 million. All right, time for my bonus. 102, or my commission, 102,000. All right, puts us at 8.287 now. So now we got to see what's going to end up happening with Giovanni, which I'm thinking, I think he'll be pretty good with it. Was that adjustable damage? Budget 3.9 million. I wonder if he's actually going to decline this because of the money, though. I hope not. I hope he'll still accept it. It's got a decent... I should actually hire a script consultant for that, actually. I forgot about that part. Do well known, because we always do the best, of course. Of course. Submission deadline is actually tomorrow, so it's going to be coming in last minute, isn't it? Has finished the review, and what did you find? 85%? Not too far from what I said it was going to be, so it's okay. Top Extra has been released again. Let's see. We're still pretty... Giovanni's still up there, so he's #2. Anybody else move up? Damon's still #12. So I don't think anybody else moved. I think everybody else is probably still in the same spots. It's crazy how quickly you can move up the index from like lower spots, but then you get to like #1 and #2. It becomes like just a slugfest to try and get there. Everybody else is separating by like 10 points or so as you go down. And then up at the top, it's like 3,000 points. It's like, what is this? Scarlett's #62. Forgot that I like to keep an eye on her from time to time, but there she is. So now Melissa's now #79. I think she dropped off actually, and I still don't see Selena in there. We're gonna have to start getting some more serious roles at some point. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I need all my actors to be in this list. Maybe one day we'll get Devin in there too. I just gotta focus on getting Devin roles, to be completely honest. Alright, Melissa's now started filming. Blessed and Mysterious. Weekly box office trades in. Weekly TV ratings are in as well. Still waiting to see what's going to happen with Giovanni. Wonder where this audition's going to start. There we go. They're going to announce the decision on the 28th. At least that's what it says. Devin, speaking of the devil, is now done filming as well. I think his stamina might be too bad. I think Damon's definitely going to be too bad because I think he was just barely right up to snuff then. The art receives lukewarm reviews. That is with Giovanni, apparently. 49%. They said he was sensational, though, as an uncompliant juror. So he was good. The movie was terrible. Which, you know, I still wish that at some point, if you had like one really good actor in a movie, that it would actually be able to boost it. Because, I mean, some actors can carry movies. They can't carry the whole movie, but they can at least make it respectable, you know? One performance can change a movie. So I was hoping at least at some point that maybe with Giovanni in some of these movies, they would be a little bit better. But I guess I'm asking for a little bit too much now, aren't I? Anyway, let's see how Devin's doing. So Devin, his condition is excellent, so he's actually good. Devin's stamina is actually pretty good. I don't know why I was saying that. Damon, on the other hand, he's fair, so I could put him into something else at this point. We'll just have to see what ends up happening. I guess I'm still going to have to wait a couple more days before he's available again. Seems like he was supposed to already be there, but Giovanni, of course, has pulled it out once again. So he's landed the role of respectable defense attorney, or respected defense attorney, shall I say. He was number 1 out of, good lord, 36 people. All right. I forgot to say we're actually the found again, because I actually changed that back. Because for some reason it didn't save or had deleted itself. But the only con was that the look was off the mark, which is what I kind of expected. So okay, not too bad, not too bad. What's the contract? Ooh, 599,000. I'm surprised he's accepting this, but you know what? Like I said, I'm thinking that now, at this point in his career, he's more so looking at the roles rather than the money. Because like I said, the last couple ones have not been really up to snuff for him. He's had some crazy roles where he's getting paid like millions, and now he's kind of under that, you know. So we'll see. I mean, that's the most I can get up to, I think. So we're fine with that. Giovanni, if Giovanni's fine, I'm fine. Oh God, The Night, one of the worst movies ever. They said she was solid though, 11%. Oh God. At least she's okay with reviews, because sometimes they get really depressed about it. So we're up to $8.3 million pretty much. We got a back-end bonus off of The Night though, so as bad as it was, still did decent enough in the box office for us to get a back-end bonus, so I'm okay with it. I got 85,000 off of Giovanni in Deserted, or I Am Deserted. Okay, so I'll take that as well. So now we've got to look for Damon and Devin, so we'll see what we can end up finding. Alright, so for Mr. Damon Evans, we have the role of innervated, am I saying that right? Innervated single dad. It's a leading role, which I know, you know, last episode we were able to get him a leading role, but I think we can do it again, okay? This movie has a 71% script rating, at least according to my player, which isn't the best, but you know, I haven't really been able to find too much. A lot of movies have been really, like, crap, so I think at this point, this is kind of the best that I've got to go on at this point, so it's a, let's see, the movie's called Cases. It's a drama movie with a budget of $6.9 million, 71% script. So we're going to go ahead and submit him for this. It's actually a role for a chunky guy, which he is. He doesn't have a French accent, but everything else is going to be there. As well, I think Selena is now available for roles now, so I have to find something for her as well. I was thinking about actually looking into that movie to see if I could get Devin in there too, for Gossipy Sheriff. The thing about that one would be that he wouldn't fit the ruggedly handsome part. I was thinking also I could possibly get Selena. I can get all of them in the same movie. Possibly. The body type would be off for Selena. She doesn't have a British accent, but everything else would be there. And she's notable. Devin's notable as well. I guess it doesn't exactly hurt to try. It's a pretty decent movie in comparison. Devin, if out of all the people, I'm feeling most shaky about Devin. I feel pretty decent about Selena. Definitely know Damon's gonna get his, but out of all the people, most probably Devin is the one I'm worried about. Selena's okay with reviews. Apparently The Forest, oh, that was the one with both of them in it, so that one was terrible apparently. 38%. They said both of them were measured in their roles, which I guess that's kind of guess it's like they didn't reach their full potential is what they're trying to say. So I mean, it's not exactly that bad, but it's not that great either. So Melissa ended up getting a back-end bonus off of that. So am I supposed to get money too? I get anything? No, I get nothing. Usually I get part of the back-end bonus. I guess I don't get jack squat. So never mind. Alright, so we've got all of them submitted for that same movie. Which that movie, the frick was it? I already lost track of it. I don't even know where it is anymore. It's somewhere. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Weekly box office charts and weekly TV ratings. Let's see the box office chart actually. The Art, that's a comedy movie. I think that was that Giovanni? I can't even see anymore. Usually, I used to be able to click on some of these and check. I can't even remember who's in this. 49%. Somebody was in it. God dang it. Don't know who, but somebody was in it, and it's number 8. The Night, actually, oh, no, that's Nights Forever. Never mind. I thought I had seen The Night. The Nights, and I thought it was up here, but never mind. Guess not. It's okay, though. It's okay. This movie is taking a minute, isn't it? Natalie Hammond seeks representation. Selena's happy about rising fame because she had just demanded to pretty much be a star like a couple minutes ago. Top Action Charge has been released again, so Giovanni's now jumped up to now like a 200-point lead over Mr. Sweeney. So he's still number 2, and I think he's gotten that spot pretty well solidified. Damon fell to number 13, which is not great. Hopefully with this next movie he'll jump back up a little bit. Let's see, who else do we have? I think, let's see, Scarlett was still number 62, although she doesn't, she's not with us anymore. Frick, I think everybody else dropped off, unless I missed people on the way up. Melissa's now number 92, because that terrible movie that she just did. So I'm definitely going to have to get them some better roles, which is why I'm trying with this one movie that we're doing now. It's now audition day. Why is Devin not showing up? I submitted him for it too, didn't I? I was about to say, it was kind of delayed there, but alright. Weekly TV ratings, weekly box office chart is in. Alright. Oh, I did say out of everybody that I was worried about, I thought it was going to be Devin, and I was correct. I was right. So Selena ended up landing her role, Damon ended up landing his. Devin was the only one that missed out, which isn't too bad. He was number 2, so I mean, that's pretty good. The look was off the mark, which I did know was going to be a thing. So I mean, even with that, though, he still ended up being number 2, so they didn't have too much bad to say about him. So that shows that Devin is moving his way up in Hollywood. So I mean, I take that as a loss, but at the same time, decent it's sort of a loss but a victory at the same time. It lets me know where we stand with him. So Damon was number 1, of course, out of good lord 39 people. All right, of course they said once again, since he's openly gay, they don't believe him as a lead, but you know what, it's gonna be fine either way. Okay, this movie calls, this is $1 million role here. Can I get any more? Nope, most I can get. We get first dollar gross as well. I'm pretty sure he's going to be okay with this anyway, so we're going to take it. Selena, how much is your role for? Let's see, you were number 1 out of also like 41 people. Okay, even more people for that role. The contract, less money, which is weird because this is a leading role too. Actually, I can get more out of this, so I was going to say. Yeah, we're going to try and get her as much as we got Damon, so I think that's about what we got Damon. I can't go any higher anyway, so we're just going to have to negotiate that, and we'll see if they accept. They lowered it a little bit. I mean, sure, we'll take it. It's fine. Alright. So, we got Damon and Selena in the same movie. That's the first time they've been in a movie together. So now we still got to look for Devin, though, which his morale is still superb, so he hasn't let that gotten him down too much. So I think if I can find something that's decent in terms of the script rating, like that's the only thing that's been holding me back with roles. It's just the scripts. Look at this, 40s just everywhere, 10. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't put my actors in these terrible movies, but I will come back when I find something. Alright, so Melissa and Giovanni have now joined the list of people that are available. Melissa and Damon's contracts are about to expire, so hopefully we can keep them around. I think both their morales are pretty good, so I think we got a good shot at it. Hopefully they don't end up leaving me just out of the blue. But I did see a role that I liked for all 3 of these guys. I'm trying to get some of my actors kind of the star power going, where we can get all of them in the same movie. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit of a shot in the dark, though. I definitely want Devin to get into this movie this time, which is kind of making this a little bit more difficult. I know I'm going to submit Melissa for this role, Superstitious Single Mom, which she doesn't do the martial arts or the Spanish accent, but everything else is going to be there, so I think we're going to be good for her. At least I hope so. She's an A-lister. I think she might do good with this. Now, I'm thinking Shy Prince. The thing about this one, Devin's not really tall. Devin's not tall. This one, I feel like, would be kind of the easiest one for him to get, I think, at this point. So we're going to get him for Innovative Archaeologist. We're going to go ahead and submit him for that. Let's see, Boyishly Handsome. Now, this movie, I'm sorry, I forgot, is called The Aftermath. It's a drama movie with a budget of $16 million. Script rating 86%, which I'm actually going to have to go ahead and hire a script consultant for that. And I think, lastly, for Giovanni, we're going to go ahead and go martial arts. Which one would he fit better with? Scandinavian accent, athletic. I think we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Giovanni's not tall. Neither was Devin. I don't really have any tall people, do I? Damon's like medium height. I mean, I think he'll do good with this. They're going to say the height's off the mark. They're going to say a lot of things are off the mark. But you know what? It is what it is at this point. I don't freaking care. Script Doctor has finished their review. Alright, that was quick. What did you have to say about it? I wanted to see the review. Where is it? I didn't... 86%, so exactly what I said. Okay, we're good. Alright. Giovanni submitted. Devin submitted as well. Melissa has submitted as well. So all those, that movie, let's see, the submission deadline was the 4th. Alright. 30 days. How much more time do I have until these guys are about to leave me? The night ends its run. 7,000. We got it for Melissa's back-end bonus. I think that was what I was looking for earlier. Alright, so we've got Melissa May 28th. So we got like less than... little over 3 weeks, okay, pretty much. So I think we're going to be able to convince her to stay, unless this movie goes south and just absolutely tanks, which I don't think that's possible considering the star power that we've got in this movie. I think it's going to be great. Still, once again, Devin is like the last one to receive an audition. They're just like, yeah, we'll just squeeze you in there at the end. We kind of forgot about you anyway, but, you know, since you're here, you know. Oh, wait, did they all get it? Yes. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted the last time. So Melissa got hers. All right, so she was number 1. My goodness. Number 1 out of 27 people. Fits the age range, perfect body type, A-lister, very charismatic, represented by well-known agency and labeled a model professional. What is the contract? Good Lord. At $2 million, 2.4. I think this is her, like, her most, this is like the most she's ever made on a role at this point, and that's actually the most I can go, so we're going to take it. What are they going to give Giovanni then? If she got 2.4 or 2.5, he was like the second role, wasn't he? So let's see, for him, let's see, read the report. They said the look and the height were off the mark, but he still won out overall, number 1 out of 20 to 30 people. Alright, I was expecting that, but I was still hoping they'd give it to him anyway. He's going to get pretty much the exact same deal, 2.4, almost $2.5 million. So I will go ahead and gladly accept that for him. This is probably going to be Devin's most expensive role as well, too, for him. So he was number 1. They had no cons whatsoever about him because he fit it pretty well, just not the special skills pretty much. That was the only thing that he didn't have. I think the height was a little bit off, if I'm not mistaken too, but they didn't really care that much. So this one, they are going to give him 1.4 million, so I can take that. I can ask for a little bit more for him. So we'll go up to like, we'll see if we can get him 2 million out of this. Are they going to accept 2.0? Yeah, okay, that's decent. That'll do. I'm pretty sure he's not complaining about it anyway. I got you more, Devin, so I hope you're freaking happy about it. So we got everybody in the, pretty much everybody in the same movie. This is great. This movie's going to be, if this movie somehow manages to be bad, I don't even know how that could even be possible. That got us up to $9.3 million. Now, The Force ends its box office run. Weekly TV ratings are in. When is this movie supposed to be even out? When is it supposed to? I guess I can't. Let's see. Check the casting notice. Movie's going to be out. The release date hasn't been confirmed yet because it's not done filming yet. It's going to be filming for a whole month. So in May the 17th. So by the time I'm going to end up seeing what's going to happen. Oh my God. I got $395,000 back-end bonus off of Giovanni for the art. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Giovanni, again. Selena's contract's now going to be expiring as well. Devin's starting filming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until... I'm going to come back once the contracts are expired, and I'll see what ends up happening with those. Alright, so the moment of truth has passed us by. As you can see, Damon is still here, and Melissa is still here. Devin's contract is going to be probably up next episode along with Selena's. So theirs is going to be in June, so we have to worry about that next episode probably. But I'm thinking they'll stay too. Giovanni is still around until August, so we have to worry about him a little bit later, which he's still good too. I think he's going to be fine. We've pretty much gotten him everything he's ever wanted, so I think there's a couple of things I want to, let's see. The Armies, which he was in, got okay reviews. It was a 59%. They said it was distinctive as a rough ex-hitman. Weekly TV ratings. Selena is now done filming. Damon is now done filming. Increased remarkably, as well as Selena increased remarkably. So all in all, pretty decent finish. But I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.